Well, you know what they're doing in this area of the Savannah Highlands, and this they are actually taking advantage of travel tourism and a high turnover of military families is what they're doing here. And so they count on people just renting for the most part, someone else paying for what's going on. And that has turned out to be true. So if you're someone who's lived there for a long time, they don't want you there. They really don't. They don't want people living there long term because they can keep their scam going longer. So down here it does address the SB 406. I'm not going to bother to look at the YouTube video because it's just some lame legacy media who is clickbaiting things for their self, and I'm not even sure that I highly doubt they're serious about it. So they want to take an opposing view where they're on the side of right all the time, the side of right all the time. So the SB 406 is something that is important related to home associations registering. And so legacy media, when someone talks to them, they just want people, and this is against them because they are very biased and they brown nose and they don't tell the full story. You know why? Because a lot of times they're in front of a green screen. They're not even out there doing any field reporting. So if they can just pull in pictures from Facebook, that's basically what they're doing with legacy media. So this is another beef with the area. And plus, if I'm not mistaken, I believe legacy media is a big part of the problem of home associations too. Their travel tourism, they get to go to places overseas, at the, what is it? Oh, the DEI, and then they kept bolstering their self up related to, well, the fake news is part of legacy media and Hollywood networks and things like that. And so so they'll do things like this for views. It's not necessarily that they actually care or even live in the area, because as long as they can get it in front of their green screen, but then they want to bully the people out of the area, and which that doesn't make any sense to me, because then you end up with harming the majority of the people who will eventually live there, which is military families and retired veterans, and then causing prices to go higher. So the people who actually know what the problems are, they don't want them there. They want to bully them out of the neighborhood and cause problems for them. So this, what does this say? There are none. It's decentralized. Home associations are decentralized. We're going to call it what it is. It's part of the sovereign citizen movement and Wall Street. They're decentralized. That's what I'm calling it, because I'm very familiar with them.